here we go. Let me unmute you guys. You can say hello. Say hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Up. Star Cells is not here yet. Let's do the thing with the stuff and the sting.
Also, I think since OBS updated, your transitions are slightly before the transition screen.
Really?
Yeah, they flash on screen right before the transition
That's
animation.
Funny. Let me check that out. Here, hold on. Let's go to the map scene real quick. Ready? Bloop. That looks okay to me.
I was noticing it when you were changing between camera screens more.
You know what happens when I do that when we are getting ready to... Hello, everyone, by the way. You get to see behind the curtain. When we're setting it up, I switch real fast. And when I'm doing it real fast, it does that. Like if I click on two things without letting the transition finish, then it'll do that.
That would make sense.
So how's everybody doing?
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, tired.
Aww. I love that we're all like adults and shit and we're exhausted at 8 p.m.
We're just honest about it.
It's definitely not like I didn't take a 2-hour nap today.
Yeah.
Well, I feel good. I finally am COVID free and
Woo-hoo!
not in a fever delirium.
Huzzah.
Yay!
Fever Delirium.
That is awesomeness.
That's my new album name, Fever Delirium.
I think it's taken, dude.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Probably.
Gotta be.
Why don't we go around, introduce ourselves, say hi, and let us start with Senzan and Jax.
Hey, I like how you said Senzan and Jax because I am a symbiotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Jax. I play Senzan, the sorceress, and sorry, there was a pill of some kind inside between where a pen, like, anyway, I'm like looking at it, like, what pill is this? Anyway,
What is it?
It's got an L on it. And it's like a beige color. I literally don't know what it is, so I'm gonna look it up later.
Yep.
I play a sorceress, and she's got dragon ancestry, so when she's all fired up and casting spells, you might see a glint of scales, and she wears a badass black, if you'd be so kind to bring up the image.
Let me find it.
Possibly sentient outfit.
There it is. Bloop. There you go. With assless chaps as desired.
It can be assless chaps. It can be a ball gown. It can, it serves the purpose quite well.
And it actually works as a cloak of billowing. At your command, you can make it billow. All right. Myriad is out tonight. She gets a pass because I think this is the first game she's ever missed. So I hope she's doing all right. And I love to Myriad. Hope she's feeling better. Star Cells will be here shortly, but as we all are learning, Star Cells works on a different time frame than the rest of the universe. So she'll be here soon. Pepsi and Ella, who are you and what are you playing?
Hello, I'm Ella Darling. I do a lot of things, and you can see those things at eladarling.com. Or just go find me on OnlyFans. It's onlyfans.com/Ella Darling. And I'm Pepsi Maxton. I am a satyr bard, and I just hit level 5, and I'm super psyched because I have a really cool new spell that seems really cool, which means I probably won't be able to use it for like a few more games now, and it'll finally be relevant, but I'll probably be passed out. So one day. But either way, Pepsi's super excited. She has been studying.
Interesting you say that, and I'll explain why after we're done with introductions.
Yeah, she studied for like an hour, and she has not stopped patting herself on the back for it since. It was 3 days ago.
All right. Modit and Clover B.
Hi, I am Clover B. I play Maudit, your half-fae neighborhood witch, who I guess now has adopted some children. That's a thing that definitely will never be mentioned again. Yeah, she did some homework. She learned a spell. She now fucking knows some nature. Don't ask her anything about plants anymore, because she knows it.
All right. Cool. And I'm just checking to see if Star Cell's got here yet. Well, let's talk a little bit about what happened last game. Does anybody remember? Jax, you weren't here, right? So, oh right, it was the crap. You opened a gate into the someone opened a gate into the Feywild.
Kid with sticky fingers.
Kid with sticky fingers, and your Professor Sharpbeak's friend Stella came to ask for help for their village. During the course of the adventure, of course, you find out that Stella is actually of all things, unicorn, and is aligned with the Seelie court. Thus, she could not interfere and needed your help. So if
Did we help her get her groove back?
You helped Stella get her groove back and not run afoul of the Unseelie court. Of course, the Unseelie court might have a problem with you now, but who knows? That's a problem for tomorrow, Senzan. That was the sum total, I believe, of last week's game.
Yep.
Did I miss anything? I don't have my notepad here because Myriad is not here, so I don't have my handy dandy eidetic memory notepad.
It was basically your traditional don't touch shit in the Feywild story. And the kids touched it.
Yeah,
Like a light socket?
Was it a flower?
It was a flower, which could have been worse. If it had been food, they would have been fucked, but...
Okay, but there were some of them. There's at least one that was there for 5 days. Are you telling me that little jam-handed child didn't eat a single thing the entire time?
That's a really good likelihood, but they were also in, a sheep paddock, like fucking livestock. And I don't think the things that were keeping them realized that human children eat on a regular schedule.
You also have to remember that, time moves differently in the Feywild. So whether they were there for 3 days, 5 days, 3 hours, you're not really sure.
Okay.
We're definitely sure. They're not really sure.
And at this point, I feel like I've done my ethical duty in contemplating potential outcomes. I'm going to consider them contemplated and not trouble myself further.
Yeah, and I warned the little shits. I was like, look, here's the rules when dealing with fairies, and if you fuck up again, that's on you.
Okay. And I think that's probably the last thing you said to them as you left the village?
Probably. Okay. Sounds like me.
So here's what we're going to do. Is there anything else you guys want to do over the summer? Because I'm going to fast forward us a little bit into the middle of fall semester.
Oh, it's a baby aspirin.
Oh. At first I thought you were going to start with your stop at ass, and I was really excited. You have an ass?
Same. I did not expect baby ass to end with
I ain't got no baby ass.
Wheeling and dealing, getting some ground level vendors.
Over the summer for Maudit, you have gone to remedial classes that Professor Totsky required you to go to because you got caught cheating last year, and you have been released. You may now join your extracurriculars again this fall.
Oh, yay!
So, just wanted to make that clear. and we can talk about this offline, but you have the opportunity, should you so desire, and the other characters will have to pretend like they didn't hear me say this, because they're good role players and they know that. You get to decide if you want to become her drug mule or not.
No, fuck her.
Okay. So are you going to be competition for Professor Totsky?
I mean, it's up to her if she would like to view my product as competition.
Okay.
You don't compete. You can't compete where you don't compare.
Exactly.
All right.
Mm.
A healthy market has options.
All right. Well, then I will ask again, is there anything you want to do before we set the stage for the sort of early October-ish, middle of fall semester of your second year at Strixhaven?
Let's do it.
Not for me.
All right.
Yeah, before we started, I was getting my stuff set up here, and I have this really pretty decorative mirror with little glass rim around it. I didn't realize the glass had shattered, and I'm pretty sure I have a piece that's stuck in my finger. I thought I got it out.
God.
Oh my
It's
god.
like edged it, and now it's like I don't really know what to do. The only
Duct
tweezers
tape.
duct tape. Okay.
Yes, or gaff tape if you have it, even better.
No gaff tape, but I do have duct tape. Okay. When it stops bleeding, I'll do
Seriously,
that.
just put the duct tape, like press, it'll hurt, but eventually you'll get the glass out.
Okay. Yeah. Good call.
Ooh.
Thank you. I'll do that at our break.
There you go. All right. What was I doing? Squirrel.
Well.
Oh, right. School's back in session. So, here we go, folks. Those of you who are in the Lorehold College, your classes this year are Basic Arcane Artifacts and Historical Figures in Magic. If you are in the Prismari College, your first class is Electro-Choreography. And your second class is Pyromancy, Art, and You.
Yes.
For those in Witherbloom, your two classes this semester are Introduction to Reanimation and Life Auras and Necrosis.
Oh, that sounds fun.
For those of you in Silverquill, that would be Hiccup and Pepsi. Your classes this year are Linguistics in Spellcasting and Verbal Components and the Law.
Verbal
Oh my
components
God.
and the law.
Are you sure you're not teaching that last one?
Yeah.
I'm reading it right straight out of the module.
Oh my god.
Verbal
Do I-
Components and the Law.
Wait. Before we move any forward, Seth, are you going to be charging me for the rest of the session for this? I just need to know.
No, absolutely not. Of course
Oh,
not.
thank goodness. Okay. Pepsi is already thinking of every possible way she can incorporate the phrase cunning linguistics into any conversation.
Much like half of the other second year students
Yeah,
in Silverquill. Yes.
Yeah, like as soon as she walks in the door, she's going to say it and just like, dibs, beat you. No, it's been done. It's been done. Get something new. Get new material.
All right, so I'm going to switch over to the map scene because what I wanted to do was, there we go. They can't read the rules. It's too small. Maybe I can make them a little bigger. We're going to fast forward to the middle of the semester and your first exam, which is, ladies and gentlemen, Scrivening. Scrivening and Symbology. Okay?
Well, I'm fucked.
Wait for it. Your professor for this class... I can't wait for the nickname for this one. Brenneth Blackstone, a Silverquill professor of Shadow.
Mm.
So
Can he
you
try
have the
hard
goth
to be
goth boyfriend
Yes, serious.
as your professor.
Very on the nose.
Well.
Also, I like how his name is very much like, well, we wanted to name him Kenneth, but that's not edgy enough.
What was his name?
Brenneth.
Brenneth Blackstone.
Brenneth instead of Kenneth. Nice.
I know. So there you go. And this exam, I'm going to turn off his name, and this exam will be Scrivening and Symbology. So
Look at
your
Ella
job,
fixing her hair and like sitting up straight.
primping, yeah, primping for Brenneth.
Oh,
Oh no, I love the comment saying I was hoping the professor's name was
It was
Bartleby. Because honestly, same.
That's awesome. Your test will be to scribe a glyph of warding.
on his body?
I mean, I think everyone in the party is, I think literally all of you, except for the monk, are charisma first. So, I mean, if you want to try flirting with the professor.
I need this this outfit to stop fucking cock blocking me when I do this. Because it did last time.
Well, I mean, it does make you really stupid creepy.
But
And,
that
like,
is some
He might
people's
be
thing.
into it though.
It is.
Thank you.
I mean, some people might want to be intimidated into sex.
I mean,
Don't yuck a yum here.
Exactly.
of everybody we've met so far, he might be the most likely candidate.
I'll
And
just
that's
bring
saying
Brenneth
something.
back up there. I'll just bring Brenneth back up for a
He-
moment.
What kind
he's
of color
got-
is Aaron?
He's got the eyebrow.
Throughout the course for the first 6 weeks of the semester, he's been nothing but professional. Just to be
I
clear.
would hope so.
All right.
Had he not, we would have spoken about it sooner. We would have handled it sooner.
All right. So on the day of the exam, he will proctor the exam as well. And there are 2 parts to the exam. You need to identify the shapes commonly used when casting a glyph of warding, and you need to write an essay on common magical effects and triggers associated with glyphs of warding. How this will work, you'll note that I pinned something to the channel today, but I'm going to bring the rules up here so everybody can see it. There we go.
Sorry, are you saying warning or warding?
Warding. D.
Like warding, D. Okay.
Yes. So there's a studying phase. During the studying phase, what each of you needs to succeed on an ability check against a DC. Right? You can use any ability and skill you want, if you remember this from the last time we had an exam. So how are you trying to remember your Scrivening and Symbology class notes? Are you just brute force memory, or just sitting in the corner? Like Hiccup is probably just sitting in the corner, rocking back and forth and reciting lists of symbology stuff to herself. But you can do a history check to, pour over your books. You can use a charisma performance check to do like mnemonic devices. You can use whatever it is. Tell me how it is you're going to study, or if you're going to skip studying. Because if you get a successful check on the studying, you get a reroll during the testing phase.
Is there anything worth doing instead of studying right now?
Not really.
Yeah.
I mean, you could just try to, fuck off and read whatever book you want, but like certain students might have done during college, I wouldn't know anything about that.
Pepsi is going to have a little drum circle with anyone who wants to join. And she's going to be like singing a song that's like kind of like remembering a mnemonic device via song.
All right, Aurora will absolutely join you with that, and she'll you'll make up stupid little silly songs about glyphs of warding and scrivening.
Glyphs of warding, bum ba dum bum 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 bum.
Oh my God,
Are you studying
1-800 glyphs for kids. Sorry. Anyway, I'm just gonna forget I said that.
But they spell things wrong in that song. You're gonna fuck up the spell.
It's true.
Okay, so yeah,
right.
anyone who wants to join, we get an extra. What does that mean? We
Give me a
get to
performance check. All you got to do is beat a 13.
All right. It'd be very hard not to. All right, 22.
17.
Oh.
Yep.
Did I lose intelligence when I leveled up? Did I get stupider?
And you
No.
shouldn't have.
I'm a +0. I guess I was always +0.
You are more charismatic than your character is more charismatic than you are smart.
Twice as much almost. At least I'm pretty.
So Senzan and Pepsi, I didn't get Maudit.
Muddy is not good at geometry and shapes, so she's gonna sit there and just practice drawing the various shapes over and over and over again.
Okay.
Um,
What kind of check would you like to make? Tell me and explain how it works.
I figured it could either be Arcana just because of what it is, or it could be like, I don't know, performance. Because
I'll give you Arcana.
art?
I mean, this is you're literally studying magic symbology.
Okay,
I would assume Maudit is good at Arcana.
she is. Not today. That's a 12.
All right. You do not get your free reroll. You study and study, but something about this, it's super technical magic. It's not Witherbloom magic. It is like Quandrix and Silverquill, and there's just something about it you're not getting.
It's the organic chemistry of magic. It's all shapes. Fuck shapes.
However, I'm going to say that Hiccup will study with you and give you advantage on that roll.
Yay! So advantage on my
Roll again.
my test roll? Okay.
Yep, roll again. Since you're studying together.
That's a 15.
Hey! All right, Hiccup actually points out some things that you forgot, and you and Hiccup both will get the extra roll since you studied together.
Yay! And also, Ron just saw the picture of the pug in suspender.
Is she here?
She's coming.
I
Ah, there's
just
Atheris.
logged on. My computer needed to update, and I sent a message, and then I was like, "What the heck is that?"
Sorry, Amazon decided that I needed to be advertised dog suspenders.
I love it.
All right, you're here. Are you logged into D&D Beyond?
I am logged into everything.
Holy
I
shit.
can maybe have my camera in Skype, but if we could just have this weird lighting situation.
We'll fix it.
going.
We'll talk about it later. What I want you to do, throw you right into the deep end. We have fast forwarded to mid-October in your second semester and your magical symbology exam.
Okay.
So if you've got Twitch up, I will bring it up again and let everybody salivate over Professor Brenneth Blackstone, who is your goth boyfriend, professor of symbology.
Oh
It's
yeah.
magical
Have I seen
organic.
this man before?
He is a Silverquill professor of Shadow, and you have been studying in this class all semester. You note that he is one of the newer professors. This is knowledge that anyone in Silverquill would have. And he's sort of like almost a TA and trying to prove himself.
Look at his giant fucking fingerless gauntlets.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get his hand burned by the glyphs that you guys are doing wrong.
And yet his hand is the one part that's exposed.
Was there a sale at the buckle store?
Yeah, right? So, now that you're having this exam, I'm assuming what Pepsi and Senzan are doing, they're kind of doing a drum circle with Aurora to sort of make up little silly songs. Do you want to join that? And that's how you'll remember the scrivening and symbology stuff?
Sure.
All right, give me a performance check at advantage since you're doing it with everybody else.
All right. Do. Wow, that sucked. 8.
Roll it again. That was not with advantage, so
Oh,
hopefully your
right.
second roll will do it. Hopefully your second roll will be better.
No, it's worse.
Oh no!
All right.
I'm gonna refresh. D&D
Am
Beyond.
I allowed to be like, Paris? Do you wanna join us in the hardcore studying?
Nope. That was it, unfortunately. All this does is give you a reroll. Now, the other thing you can do is you've got one reroll. Some of you do, some of you don't. Right? You can pull an all-nighter. You get a level of exhaustion for the next day, But if you pull an all-nighter, you get 2 rerolls for the testing phase, in addition to the one you just got for studying, or didn't get.
I'm gonna skip the all-nighter.
What does
The
exhaustion
song
do?
didn't really work for me either, so.
So, there you go. Exhaustion, you have disadvantage on all ability checks until you take a long rest. Basically, you
Oh,
didn't
Yeah,
sleep
I'm
last
gonna
night.
skip that. I
Hell
don't
no.
like all-nighters.
No.
All right. Anyone?
Hell no.
Aurora and Hiccup are going to pull an all-nighter because that's just who they are.
I mean, I feel like Aurora probably pulls all-nighters all the time.
Boom.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah, right? Okay, so you wake up in the morning and Hiccup and Aurora just have their heads together over the table. They're sipping coffee, eating, fresh baked bread from downstairs, and they're like, yeah, we ready? Ready to go take the test? Is that a yes?
As
Everybody
ready as I'll
Yeah,
ever be.
yeah.
As ready
Yes.
as I'm going to be.
Okay. You make your way to the Silver Quill campus. I did not bring a picture of it. Unfortunately, I will have it for next time. But Hiccup and Pepsi are very familiar with the campus already. And in the middle of what looks like, in your mind's eye, picture the Supreme Court building, but a fantasy version of the Supreme Court building. This is where the Silver Quill hold their classes.
Is that their background?
Pretty much. You make your way up the marble steps to this pillared building. The doors open, and you make your way to your classroom. And Professor Brenneth Blackstone is in there. I'll bring him up again because everybody likes to look at him, apparently. And sit your asses
him most of
down.
all.
Does he say that?
No, I'm telling you,
Oh.
you make your way in. And sit.
Okay.
He is nothing if not professional, and greets the students and says,
You keep saying that. Why do you have to insist?
I don't know.
There's no right answer to that.
Yeah, I'm like I don't know. Cause?
I'm just leaning into Pepsi right now.
Yes, you are. All right, testing phase. You sit down at your chairs and the test begins. There are 2 phases, okay? First one is multiple choice about the components that are necessary to cast a Glyph of Warding spell and the symbols that are used in casting Glyphs of Warding. The DC for this is 13. So the first one for this particular test, and that one is intelligence and investigation. So I need an investigation check. Pepsi. If Pepsi were to hum a little song, she could give inspiration.
Ugh.
I got a
Okay.
natural 20. I aced it.
Was I allowed to smack people on the ass on the way into the testing chamber?
If you want. I mean, it only lasts for a minute, I think.
I rolled
Probably.
a 3.
Yeah.
And
All right.
you're suddenly feeling inspired by my song. Also,
I don't think
Yeah, it definitely only lasts for 1 minute. Never mind.
Let's see.
Should
And you
do I re-roll or
Fuck.
just?
That's a 5.
Oh, that
I
beats
got a
my
reroll,
3.
right?
Yep. All right. So let me start with Clover B, and we'll go right to left. So Clover B got a what? A 5. You get
Yeah.
1 free reroll because you actually studied effectively.
Oh, thank God. 14.
All right. There you go. You successfully identify the shapes commonly used in casting Glyphs of Warding.
Man, fuck shapes.
Yep. Pepsi rolled really well, so Pepsi successfully does the same. Theris,
Well-
unfortunately, did not have a reroll and did not do well. So we'll talk about that later. So the first half, Theris is not going to do well on that. I'll make Hiccup roll offline. And Senzan got a... Ooh, she did ace it. All right. Let's move on to the second half. This is an essay. You are writing an essay about the common magical effects and triggers associated with Glyphs of Warding. I need a DC 13 Intelligence Arcana check. And I'll go left to right this time.
Oh my gosh, I give up.
Oh no.
You just did not do well
Oh.
studying.
I'm like failing everything.
Oh.
There's about doing as well in Strixhaven as I'm like doing in real life today.
Oh no, Theris is like living how I experienced organic chemistry.
Oh, so that's what this is. Yeah, you know, that's the only class I've ever had to retake.
Yeah, because it's the shapes of magic, so it's the shapes of science.
Yep.
Now I'm picturing like the carbon.
The fucking carbon diagrams.
Ugh.
All right. So
Can
let's
I just
go.
skip this part of the game? It's bringing back that.
No, this is
This is very
awesome.
triggering to me, which is clear by my rolling.
Yep. All right, let's go left to right this time. So Senzan's got it. She understands how symbols work. Her essay is written well. I'll make Myriad roll again. Theris, yeah. If
Like
you could
real
see the
life
look
or
on
no?
Professor Blackstone's face when he's grading it, he's just shaking his head sadly. The same, Pepsi, you get a reroll. Remember, you've successfully studied.
I think I already used my reroll. I think because
You get a reroll on each one if you studied.
Okay. Well, hey, I
Successfully studied anyway.
I was honest at least. Still definitely. Oh nope, failed, but not as bad.
Nope. Give yourself bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Oh wait, you can't give yourself. Aurora will give you bardic inspiration. If anybody fails by like 3 or 4, give it a. It doesn't matter. You don't have to roll because if you get a 1, you hit the DC. So.
Can I roll a D4 just to see if I ace it?
Sure. Did that do it?
It pushed me up to 21.
Got it. You do quite well. So the only one who failed any portion of it, unfortunately, is Theris.
And by any, you mean all the portions of it.
Yeah. I'm going to switch us back over here. Yeah, unfortunately for you, Theris. Actually, you know, some of the other students are jealous because you're going to have to take some extra tutoring time with Professor Blackstone.
Oh, that's so sad.
I'm sorry.
And also, unfortunately, you have to drop one of your extracurriculars.
Oh no.
Yes. So, unfortunately, Theris is going to have to drop either the Iron Lifter Society or the Dead Language Society to go to all the extra tutoring that she's going to have to attend with Professor Blackstone.
I guess I'll drop the iron lifters. That I can lift shit on my own, I guess.
Oh, I'm so sad Kirsten's not here to have Hiccup react to losing her Iron Lifter partner.
I'll join as soon as I bring my grades up again.
Y'all. All right. That is your second exam that we really played through, or third exam that we really played through at Strixhaven. I'm sorry if it was triggering for some of you who really hated Organic Chem. Seriously.
Organic Chem.
Aw.
The worst class ever. Orgo 2, man.
A nightmare.
The worst.
Oh God, what are you sending me in Discord, Senzan?
Oh, something terrifying and beautiful.
Oh no.
Okay.
Because of carbon atom, I don't want to see it.
No.
As the semester is progressing, you've heard about this thing called Mage Tower that Pepsi and Xander and some other folks have been cheering for. And you've been asked by Professor Lang, Professor Totsky, even new Professor Blackstone, would you consider fielding a Mage Tower team?
What's Mage Tower again?
What does that entail?
All right.
My
so what
grades
is
suck.
Mage
I don't know
Tower?
if I can do it.
You can. You're allowed to do it. I'm going to define for you what Mage Tower is. Dun, 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 dun. Mage Tower is one of Strixhaven's most common student games. This year, they're opening it up for competition to schools from other metaverses. So not only Strixhaven, but there will be competitors coming to fight at the Battle of Strixhaven from other schools throughout the multiverse. Here are the rules of Mage Tower. Each of the two teams has an equal number of students. Generally doesn't exceed 4 or 5. Each team is represented by a small mascot creature. When the game begins, the two mascots are placed on high towers on opposite ends of the field of play. Each team has to steal the opposing mascot and take it back to their own tower at the end of the field. Doing so scores 1 point. The game occurs in 3 phases. The team that scores the most points by the end of the 3rd phase wins. Anything that would cause damage to a participant, mascot, spectator, or the grounds is expressly prohibited. Breaking this rule results in expulsion from the game, and depending on the offense, expulsion from the university.
What was the... Can you repeat that rule?
Wait,
I
so
need
we
the definition of...
We're gonna get kicked out of school?
Basically, they're saying you can use magic, magic is permitted, but you may not cause anyone to lose a hit point.
Okay.
What if you cause someone to lose a hit point, but you don't use any magic?
So basically, you can tackle them, you can't pummel them.
All right.
And remember, magic is absolutely permitted, but you cannot harm anyone.
But I can tackle them.
Absolutely. Does that make sense? All you got to do, it's literally capture the flag with 2 different mascots on either end of the stadium.
Okay.
And of course, the champion's purse comes with 1,000 gold pieces.
Ooh.
Ooh. I'm in.
How did I know? Aurora's definitely in. I can only imagine Hiccup's excitement because she's been spending so much time with the Iron Lifters. So she just wants to, like, get fucked, nerds.
Yeah.
I think that should be your team slogan.
Get fucked, nerds. I like it because it's also aspirational.
You're not wrong. Is this something you're interested in doing?
I'm in. Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Then why don't we go to our first little training session? You arrive on campus. It's actually not too far from the Biblioplex. Let me switch back over here to the Mapacine, and this is actually called the Aerojaunt Field. Okay? And this isn't where you'll be actually competing, but this is where you'll practice. And waiting for you there is your unofficial coach. Hiccup and Theras know her well. She is the... oh, sorry. Not Alenia. Where is she? Greta.
The no lady.
Yep,
Dwarf.
it's Greta Gorin. Greta is the dwarf president of the Iron Lifter Society. She's wearing a whistle, and she is all pumped and hyped and ready to be your coach for... what is the name of your team?
Get fuck nerds.
Get fucked nerds.
Why don't we acronymize that?
GFN.
GFN.
She's so pleased that you have a name for your Mage Tower team.
Oh my god, I forgot how adorable she is.
I feel bad that I can't do her club anymore.
She understands that academics come first, and she says, "We'll be here. You know, when you bring your grades back up, dear, we'll be ready for you and waiting. Just make sure you exercise every day.
I'll
And,
lift anything I can find. Big books.
Well, and being here is a good start. So, what I need you to do is split into 2 teams.
Oh boy. Okay.
Wait, we're not all on the same team?
Well,
I guess we're doing a scrimmage.
We're going to be training against each other. I need you to split into 2 teams.
Okay.
I'm just going to sit and watch this one.
Where do we put ourselves on the team?
If you want to be Team A, put yourself at the bottom of the thing. If you want to be Team B, put yourself right at the top, by your own flag.
Oh, okay. Now I see the flags. Okay.
Yep, I put them in the corners. So Maudit. All right, we got Maudit and Senzan as opposing captains. You guys were the first to move your chits. You are the opposing captains.
Oh no.
I can't move myself. As usual.
Hiccup's gonna join Senzan.
Okay, I'll join Maudit.
Hiccup just disappeared from my map.
Yeah, I watched her fly off the map.
I'm trying to.
Kirsten, are you in a cowbell rodeo?
I'm sorry I keep coughing. I keep coughing when I think I'm good, and then I mute myself and I stop coughing.
Got it. There we go. Did Pepsi change teams?
Yeah.
Pepsi wants to be on Hiccup's side. Aurora will come down and join Theris and Maudit.
I'm really trying to move myself
I gotcha. Don't worry about
to Maudit. Okay, there we go.
This in my hair. Or in my horns.
Aw. All right. So, do you remember the rules? Do you need me to read them again?
Rules are steal mascot, don't kill people.
Then run back to your side.
Yep. And each round, basically, I'm going to say 10 rounds is a quarter. And there's, how do I divide a game into 3? It wouldn't be quarters. It would be...
Thirds?
Sure. It's divided into 3. So each period would be 10 rounds. So if nobody scored any points in those 10 rounds, then the period ends in a tie. Sound like a plan?
Sounds like a plan.
All right. I would like you guys to roll initiative. Uh,
12.
Let's see. Ooh, I got a 17 for Hiccup.
It is not my night.
Aw. And, Aurora. 12 for Aurora. Plus...
At least I got 2 digits.
Aurora is plus 4. So 16 for Aurora. And then... All right, ready? It is Senzan, Hiccup, Aurora, Maudit, Theris, Pepsi. That's how it goes. So, how is Senzan starting the game? And by the way, I didn't describe this. There are ramps all over the place. The equestrian team uses this for training horses and things. These are ramps. All these things that are over the field.
All right. I'm going to cast invisibility on Hiccup.
Okay.
Boo.
All right. Hiccup is now invisible. Let me put I'm going to put a blue couple of circles around Hiccup to show that Hiccup is now invisible. All right. Is that your whole turn?
And I will. Can I move? No, I have to concentrate. I need to concentrate for that.
You can
spell.
concentrate, yeah.
I can concentrate on walk.
Absolutely. You
All
can't
right,
dash, but you can move your full movement.
Okay, I'm gonna move forward. Oops, I'm trying to drag it on this way. Okay, there.
All right. Hiccup is invisibly gonna move somewhere. I'm just putting her off to the side. I know where Hiccup is. All right. Aurora. And Aurora is going to... What is Aurora going to do? She yells out, "I'm sorry!" and starts singing a song about how you guys suck. Let's see. What is she doing? She's casting. She's going to move here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She's not close enough to do anything yet. So, actually, she's going to dash. That's her action. All right. Then we've got Maudit, Theras, and Pepsi.
I am going to, let's see here. I'm going to move, just about here.
Okay.
I want to be in range of like all of these. And then I'm going to activate my, my aura, my, where is it? This one. How do I make it show up in the thing? I don't know how to make it show up in the thing. But it's the one that transforms the ground within 30 feet of me into difficult terrain. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to say to leave in effect the... Does it have to be bare ground? Like, can it work on cobblestones or these ramps?
It just says the ground within 30 feet of me.
Fine, it works for everything. So just remind anybody, here, I will put a little circle around you, and anybody that comes within that circle, and you can move it. $30 feet?
And it is a 30-foot radius, yep.
There you go. You can move that around you.
Woo!
All right.
Beautiful.
Theras, and it's only enemies or anyone?
Anyone other than me.
All right, so Theras, you realize that maybe you shouldn't enter that circle.
All right, so I don't want to enter that circle. Can I move stealthily and quickly at the same time?
Are you trying to hide in shadows somewhere?
Are there any shadows in which to hide?
I mean, it's middle of the afternoon, so not really.
Not really. All right.
If you were a rogue, I'd say yes, but you're not a rogue.
Well, I don't really care if anybody can see me. How fast can I go with?
You're a monk, so yeah, you're a monk, so I think you can. Your movement speed's 40, right?
I believe it is, and if I spend a key point, let's see, I can take dash. And my jump distance is doubled for the turn.
Damn.
I don't think I have to jump over anything, but...
I would just dash. You get to move 8 squares. Or, right? Wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Wait. No, you get to move 16 squares if you dash, right? 5, 10...
I think so.
Yeah. Yep. And diagonal
And
is a
how
move.
far up did Aurora move?
She's halfway to your flag.
So I'm gonna be, I guess she's at what, 10 feet? So I'd be somewhere between Aurora and the 20.
Do you want me to do it? I'll just move it.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. There you go. You're almost all the way to their flag. I mean, so the rest of you realize, however this all plays out, Theros is probably going to be your forward. And Pepsi. By the way, Hiccup is no longer on your mounted on your horns.
Right. Yeah. What do our mascots look like?
What yours behind you is an Inkling, since you and Hiccup are both Silver Quill, and let's say the Team A's mascot is a pest. It's Erica.
Yay!
So they're trying to kidnap our mascot and bring it back to their side.
Correct.
And the only rules about spells is that we can't harm anyone?
Correct.
Are there any rules about us doing anything with our own mascot?
You cannot move it. You cannot take your own mascot. You can guard it, but you cannot pick it up and carry it.
See, this is tough. Fighting against our teammates, because I really want to have a
I
sidebar.
did that on purpose.
This is probably a good lesson, though, in how to do this without hurting anybody.
Yep.
Wow, this is the lesson we all needed.
It's shocking how many of my spells and features cause damage to people.
Exactly. So it's shocking how many of you are just sociopaths. Like, all my spells are killing things.
Not killing, but definitely not killing.
I don't really have people killing spells.
Nope. You only light your sword on fire and hit them in the head with it.
Well, I mean, that's like I'm like a one-trick pony.
I mean, same, but my trick is poison.
All right, Pepsi, what you thinking?
All right, how close do you have to be to use Mage Hand?
30 feet, I think.
30 feet?
But I mean,
okay.
Mage Hand can be cast 30 feet from you.
Okay.
I believe you've got a
Still,
new spell that might actually be useful today, too.
I know, and I am thinking about that.
Indecision, paralyzation.
I know. Can I pause, or can I wait to do my turn?
You are last in the turn, so if
God damn it.
Yep.
Okay. Sorry, I thought I had a different spell, and so I'm just catching up on this one.
You can hang out and just guard you can hang out and guard your
Yeah.
mascot.
I guess that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah.
Okay. So you are basically holding an action to tackle somebody who comes near the mascot, or to try to shove them away. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
All right. So if anybody approaches, you can grapple them before your next turn starts. That is your held action.
I'm gonna cast silence on this space.
Okay. Then that is okay. Go ahead and tick it off and tell me what it does.
For the duration, no sound can be created within or passed through a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range. Any creature or object inside the sphere is immune to thunder damage, and creatures are deafened while entirely inside it. Casting a spell that includes a verbal component is impossible there.
Yep. All right. So I'm going to put a new... Oh, that's way too... I can't see the characters through that. Ooh, this one's cool. All right, here's your zone of silence.
Okay, we're gonna do that about. Let's see. Is it
You can move it if you want.
here? Yeah, like right around there-ish. Just so, yeah.
And actually, I can lock that in place so that when you go to move your character, you can still do it.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right, we are back to the top of the order. Hiccup has done something you know not what. Senzan.
Okay. Well, I mean, we can hurt people, right?
What do you mean by hurt?
That is quite literally the one thing we can't do.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't kill them, I thought, but...
No, they can't
If you
even
cause
lose
them
hit
to
point.
lose a hit point, like you can
Oh.
tackle them,
Oh.
right? But you cannot intend to do damage or not even unintentionally do damage. That's the rule.
Imagine if we got to the end and someone rolled a critical fail. I just
Like, oops! Oh, I twinned
Right.
that one.
Like, that's
Thanks, I
why.
think you just totally jinxed me.
Okay, so... I'm gonna... Okay, so if I'm concentrating on the invisibility, I can't cast another spell, right?
I think you have to roll a save. Hold on, let me check.
No, so you can, in fact, concentrate on a spell and cast another spell, but
It just can't have
cannot be-
concentration.
Exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, you
okay,
can't have two
great.
concentrations at once.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm going to... This is a ramp, right? I can go under it?
Yep.
Okay.
At the end of the, yeah, I'll say anywhere after like 10 feet after their start, you can duck under.
Okay. 15. So if I go... where's Albert Road? There it is. I think I need to... There we go. All right. So if I go 5, 10... All right, so I'm going to go here,
Okay.
and then I'm going to cast
Oh, God.
color spray in Theris's face.
All right. Tell us what Theris has to do. Theris,
Yeah.
what you see is Senzan step in front of you, and light explodes from her fingertips at you.
Yeah, sorry. You are blinded until the end of your next turn.
There's no saving throw.
It's not saying that in
Here, hold on. Color spray. I'll pull
the...
it up.
That doesn't seem right, but it's not saying it in...
Color spray. All right. A dazzling ray of flashing colored light springs from your hand. Roll 60-10. How many hit points of creatures? So you don't know. Theris might
right.
have over the number of hit points that you can affect.
Okay.
Do you want to take the chance and still do it?
Yeah, why not?
All right.
6d10. Yeah, okay.
6d10. It should be there in the spell if you just hit the button.
Yeah.
Right?
So...
Clover Bee, is there? Are you like making food or something?
No, that's my radiator.
Oh, like what is that?
all right, 31.
All right, Theris, do you have more than 31 hit points?
I do.
Yeah, she
The
does.
spell has no effect on Theris. She manages to dodge away and covers her eyes and is not blinded.
Darn. Sorry.
All right, Hiccup is still doing something you know not what. Aurora is... What is Aurora doing? Aurora's going to dash again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Aurora is right there. And she is going to give Bardic Inspiration to Theris.
Excellent.
All right, and now we've got Maudit, Theris, Pepsi.
Maudit's gonna do her delightfully witchy wringing of hands and cackling to maintain her circle of grossness. And she's gonna move. I
Do you want me to lock the circle?
I just want to move herself and her down and slightly so it covers the whole
I'll
entry.
move the go ahead and move yourself, and then I'll move the circle back.
Just to hear that way, technically when centered on her, hits the whole everything.
Got it.
Yep.
All right, and you're basically just guarding the mascot.
Yep, because we already have a forward. So then let me see, and then if I see someone come close, I would like to ready a spell, but I otherwise do not need to.
Okay. Ooh, I found a cooler thing for your circle of ickiness. There's your circle of ickiness.
Ooh, cool.
All right. That is Maudit's turn. Theris, what is Theris doing? Back up here to the action. Theris and Senzan, head to head.
All right. How far can I jump?
If you spend a key point, jumping is, I believe. Hold on, I gotta pull it up. Damn it. You make me look this shit up.
Because it's not that far compared to where we started.
Oh my god, your radiator's crazy.
I don't understand how you can hear it that well, because it's not making a lot of noise to me, and my noise cancellation's turned on high.
It's click, click, click,
Click,
clunk,
click, clunk, clunk, click. Yeah.
And it's the barest of tapping noises to me.
That's so funny. Oh, because you're wearing headphones. That's probably why. Come on, I can't find jumping. It's in the base rules. What the shit? Athletics. All right, here we go.
Yeah, it's kind of... Because I know I can run really fast. How far can I jump?
You're gonna laugh. I'm gonna leave D&D Beyond jumping 5e.
Should I do like an acrobatics check or?
3 plus your strength modifier, and you've got a special thing though, right? What if you spend a key point, you get to do some special shit.
I do. I don't know if I need to spend it right now though.
All right. Well, tell me what you want to do, and we'll make it happen somehow.
Well, what I want to do is jump over the people in my way and get to the mascot.
I mean, you're not going to be able to jump 50 feet. Like, that's just not a thing that happens. You can dash right through them, right? Like, you can just see if they want to grapple you.
Okay.
You could probably run around Senzan, but if you want to get to the flag, you're going to have to run right past Pepsi.
All right. Because I could burn the key point, or I could just... I mean, either way, I guess I'd be burning it and do the mad dash. Because I still got to get back.
Yep. All right. So go ahead.
I guess I can run around them as easily as I can jump over them. Probably more easily than I could jump over them.
Yep. So let's see. Let's count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can get right next to Pepsi. If you dash, you can't take any other action. So you can move your full movement, and I'll say you're within 5 feet if you want to try to grab the flag. However, Pepsi can contest it since she's standing right there.
All right.
Strength versus strength. Come on, both of you roll.
Oh, hold on. D&D Beyond's doing something cray-cray here. All
Just-
right.
+3, right?
Just literally click on strength and it'll roll.
I think so.
All right.
Fuck.
Well,
Well, that's
Pepsi
not
got an
great.
8. Theris got a 14.
I didn't do much
Damn
better.
it.
I got a 14.
All right, that Theris proves stronger in this instance and is able to grab the Inkling. However, Hiccup has been standing right next to the Inkling and has finished casting a spell. And right behind Theris materializes an Earth Elemental, blocking Theris's way.
Alrighty.
Hiccup just got that spell. I'm sorry she didn't get to use it by herself the first time, but it's cool as shit. So.
All right. So am I?
That's your you are holding, so I'm gonna actually
So I'm just holding it, and there's an earth
Yeah.
elemental behind
blocking
me.
your way, correct. And I'm gonna put some circles around Theris to show Theris.
Honestly, I was expecting it to be like Hiccup has replaced the Inkling with a minor illusion.
Nope. Hiccup summoned a big earth elemental to grab Theris and not let her go. Pepsi's up, and then the earth elemental. Are you gonna try to grab the mascot back?
Yeah, I am.
All right. Contested strength check.
Shit. That was a natural failure.
I'm
like
picturing Pepsi going.
And again,
eh,
I had a crappy roll, but just not that crappy.
wow, that was bad. Did I just? I mean,
like,
on a critical fail, don't you kind of take damage? Like, did I just
No.
break the rules?
No, you
So
don't
it's-
break the rules. If it makes sense story-wise, I mean, you just can't. There's no way you're gonna get this thing loose from her arms in this
Yeah.
moment. All right.
Speaking of, we can totally use the pest for training, but we definitely shouldn't use the pest in a real match because if you grapple them, they cause damage.
Yep.
Wow,
2
that's
plus
always
10.
good to know.
All right. I rolled a 2, but it's an earth elemental and it gets a plus 10, so I got a 12. Theris, give me a strength check. The earth elemental is trying to grab you.
14.
We're all just rolling crappy and you're rolling average, so
I know.
That's- all right. Back to the top of the order. Senzan. You don't have to concentrate on that spell anymore because Hiccup cast a spell.
Oh, okay. Gosh. Oh man. Sorry, what are the rings around Theris?
The rings up there are a sphere of silence. You cannot cast a spell inside it.
So she's silenced, but she's in. I mean, the ring around Theris's token.
Oh, it just shows that she has the pest. Or she has the
Oh,
inkling,
man.
sorry. She's got the thing.
All right. So
I did
I'm
that
gonna,
to show.
Okay. I'm gonna move over here and cast color spray second level at her.
All right.
So
So second level would be how many d10?
2 more, so 8d10. Let's see if I get good rolls and do that.
Is that your only non-damaging spell?
Pretty
Shh.
Come on! Oh God! Yeah, 40. Oh no, she's gonna have more than that.
I don't know. Does Theris
No,
have 40?
I don't.
Theris is blinded by the color spray.
I
All
don't
right.
have any reactions, I don't think, to that.
I don't think you do.
No.
I gotta look at blind real quick. I think you have disadvantage on like everything. Blinded. What this means is a blinded creature. Oh my god. Really? It took me to the Rick and Morty source. You automatically fail any check that requires sight. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and any of your attack rolls are basically strength-based strength-based checks for the purposes of this exercise have disadvantage. All right. Who is up? Hiccup is up, and then Aurora. Yeah, Hiccup doesn't have a lot of non-damage based things either. But the Earth, she's going to command the Earth Elemental to... it goes at the end, never mind. Yeah, like, I'm like... Range, nope. Nope.
Whose turn is it?
It's Hiccup's.
I don't know. She's in the Iron Lifters Club.
Yeah,
Fucking
she's
fight.
just gonna dash. She's gonna dash. Does she have like limited flight or anything? No.
No. Those
All right.
wings are vestigial.
They are vestigial. All right, she's just gonna dash. She is dashing as fast as her little legs will go. Wait, Aurora's on the other team, right?
Yeah, she's on my team.
All right, so actually, she's just gonna stand here in front of Aurora and block Aurora. What will happen is if Aurora tries to move past her, she gets a opportunity attack to grapple. And she will command the Earth Elemental, and it'll do its thing on its turn. All right. Aurora's going to try to move past her. So, here is Aurora's... Or actually, Hiccup. Here is Hiccup's strength check. All right. 8. And Aurora... It'll be funny if Aurora... 17. All right, Aurora manages to get past Hiccup and is coming over here to try to get the... She's going to get the handoff. So, Theras, you recognize Aurora's voice and hand the pest to Aurora.
Sounds good.
Aurora now has the pest.
Because I can't see crap
Inkling.
right now.
Or the Inkling, I'm sorry, the Inkling. Next. Maudit, Theras, Pepsi. Maudit, what you doing?
Same thing I did last turn.
You're down here all by yourself.
Cackling
Guarding.
maniacally and ready to fuck up someone's day.
All right. What's Theras doing now that she's blind?
When am I not blind anymore?
Jax?
Just out of curiosity.
Senzan? You're talking to mute.
Skype keeps doing that. One round.
All right, so you are no longer blinded. Really,
All right,
one round?
so
That can't be
What
right.
the hell am I looking
That
at?
doesn't
I can't
sound
see
right, I
it.
guess. I mean,
Oh, one round, not one
Well, this
turn,
is-
one round.
Oh,
a
no.
round.
That's 10
Yeah, so
turns.
she's-
10 turns.
Oh, damn. Jesus.
Or, yeah. So for 10,
Because it's
10
gotta
times round.
cycle through everyone and get back to Senzan, right?
Well,
Mhm.
no. So one round is... Sorry, what does it say? The spell is...
One duration, one round.
Right. A round is 10 turns. So it's got to cycle back to you 10 times before you're not blind.
Oh, well,
my
that's not
God.
gonna happen.
Yeah. So, but you remember, Senzan blew her second level spell slot and a first level spell slot on that.
Yeah.
I mean, Maudit might be able to... I don't know. Maudit's not a dispel magic-y kind of person.
No.
I mean, it just means I'm at disadvantage. It's not like I can't do anything.
Yep. I just realized it's 9:22. Do we want to take a little pee break?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
somebody asked for one earlier.
I apologize if I
wanna
missed
get
it.
the glass off of my finger.
Get the glass out of your finger. All right. So for now, let's figure out. Maudit's guarding. Theras is still blind, and then Pepsi's on deck. So let's figure out who's gonna do what when we get back, and we'll be back in 10. Okay. Sit tight,
Sounds
folks.
good. I'm gonna get a snack.
No, that's not big enough.
Balls.
No, that's not big enough either. That's more like it. We're delighted to have you with us. To add to your enjoyment, we're all wound up to bowl you over at intermission time with live wire service at our snack bar, where you'll find a tempting variety of favorite foods and beverages. Now it's showtime, folks. And you can be sure it's the best show in town. Your continued patronage is very, very welcome.
Who's setting up shop? We got a cleric paladin who is also setting up shop. We're going to call our consortium Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. We don't sell hats.
Is we don't sell hats part of the name?
No, I just thought I'd clarify.
I like it better if it was part of the name. Yeah, me too.
Oh,
That would be very funny.
I mean, I'm the head of it, so like we could add that to the name.
We will then. We're gonna have shirts made. I gotta get their portraits all put together, and we're gonna have merchandise.
Oh my god!
This is gonna be awesome.
Praetor's Haberdashery Consortium. Parentheses. We don't sell hats.
I would buy one of those shirts.
It's intermission. Rise and stretch time. Time to refresh yourself and visit our snack bar. Got a yen for hot popcorn? Your favorite soft drinks are sparkling cold. The juicy Frank sizzling hot. There's delicious coffee, freshly brewed, and all kinds of ice cream and candy to tempt you. Showtime will be announced loud and clear to get you back to your car in time. So stretch your legs. Come to the snack bar now.
They don't really apply to level 0 characters.
They don't? Okay. All right. So then I won't grab them. I thought that crit might be that extra one. Okay. So here's the regular damage. Oh, say good night, Francis. Oh, that's Chip. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry, Chip.
Suck it, Chip.
Whoops. I thought
I'm sorry, sir. This is a private mountain.
But I only wanted it.
This mountain is reserved for patrons.
But
it's a supply depot for all sorts of good things, which people can get at the snack bar. Like soft drinks, candy bars of all kinds, delicious popcorn, and refreshing ice cream treats.
But I am a patron.
Well, why didn't you say so? Be our guest.
Through, and you're kind of at a point where you can't really wedge your way in there anymore. You're like,
Here, boy. Here, boy. Come. Here, boy. You can do it. Come on.
Yes, sir. May I help you?
I'd like 2 of those, please.
Hot dogs? Yes, sir.
And 3 of those. And 1 of those. And 5 bars of these. And a cup of that nice hot liquid.
Coffee. Coming right up.
Oh, and 2 bags of those peculiar white coffee material.
You mean our crunchy popcorn? Shall I wrap that for you, sir?
Oh, that's all right. My saucer's just outside.
They come from miles to enjoy our intermission.
I'm terribly sorry. Bjorn, you explode, and in your place is a sweet roll.
Nice.
Hello there. Give the demonstration of my new invention, the goodies machine. The machine turns out delicious hot doggies one after the other. And thirst-quenching sodas also. Gives popcorn of the most tasty kind, plain unbuttered. Candy too, crunchy and dandy. Steaming hot coffee and ice cream too. These goodies are at our snack bar, just waiting for you.
Private messenger. And do you know how to do that in Facebook? I mean, in Facebook, whatever. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
gonna be
At
Facebook.
least Facebook is still around
Wow.
hundreds of years into the future.
Hey, why mess with a good thing,
Go ahead and
right?
clip that one, guys. And you send that one to me later, too. Thanks a lot.
As everyone knows, rainbows usually have a treasure at the end. Let's follow this one and see if we can find the pot of gold.
Oh, there, and I suppose you've come to claim me treasure.
Well, we'd like to see the gold first.
Ethan, there's better than gold in here, me lad. No, just look here, no.
Candy, refreshing soft drinks, popcorn, ice cream. Well, that's some treasure, but anyone can buy luscious treats like these at the snack bar.
You don't tell me. Do you suppose you could get me a job as a snack bar attendant?
Brass knuckles he's wearing, and the creature just.
How did the creature go?
One more time.
What? One more time?
No, that was it.
Like you crave that corn when it's freshly bobbed, you gotta beat it to the box with the butter on the top. Get with it, man, start strolling down to the sweets that you're rolling, the best in town. Our candy's real gone, if I'm understood. To all you squares, that means the confection is positively delicious. Cork that stuff, give me 5, let me send you into this nutty jive. Go, man, go! It ain't very far. Shake it on down to this cool snack bar. Come on, Jill, give us a treat. A friendly pepper-upper with a tasty beat.
Drink Dr. Pepper, Dr. Pepper, 'cause it never lets you down.
Frosty, man, frosty.
People, we might be able to take care of that. I
I'm
understand.
gonna sing the doom song now.
Oh, God.
Doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, da doom, doom, da doom, 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 da doom, doom, da doom, doom. Doomy doomy, doom doom doom. The end.
Music to the ears of the hungry. The sizzle of a mouth-watering hamburger. Fresh, lean beef, done to a golden brown, couched in a soft bun, and garnished to taste. Man, that's hunger heaven. And you'll feel like you're heaven sent when you get one at our refreshment stand.
Happen, let me see. Is there a deception check for a horse? Does a horse have a... Ooh, it's going for the...
deception for a horse.
Yeah, horse has
I
got
love it.
deception. So the horse goes up and you see it. It's looking a brief second. It looks at the plant like maybe, you know, it's something even tastier. But then it sticks out its tongue and it, you know, pulls back, you know, and then it backs up. It's got the sugar cube in its mouth and its eyes go boing, as his eyes just go, and it starts woo, and it starts bucking, and you know, and it just and he was looking at something in his hand, and he is standing up, and he grunts out, "Who the F are you? What are you doing here?"
Housekeeping?
Housekeeping?
Oh my god.
Your attention, please. All new hotshot electric in-car heaters have been installed for your comfort and convenience.
Just insert heater through car window and turn on the switch. When leaving, please turn switch off and replace on speaker post. Warning, high voltage. For your own safety, do not attempt to repair or remove wires. Do not attempt to open heater unit. If you need assistance, please notify the theater box office or concession manager.
She had red whelps and skin was looking all grotesque and all that, and she let out a little bit of a mumble roar, leveled the gun at everybody in the room there, and that was where we cut last week.
Balls.
So that was where
Balls?
we'll pick up the action.
Yeah.
Somebody say balls.
Soulless.
Balls.
Would we ever
Yep.
do
All right.
such a thing?
So, Theris, Starcell said I could turn a camera on, so let's do that.
I just have awful lighting, though.
Oh, you look fine.
Cloverby calls it dramatic, so.
You look fine. Don't worry about it. My thing's listing, though. There we go. Now I can lean back. All right, cool. We are back. Where were we? We go back to the other scene and the shit show that is our first experience with Mage Tower. And there we go.
I think I got it.
Excellent. You got the sliver.
Yeah, thank you. You're calling that something else. Thank you.
Excellent. All right. We are on Theris's turn, I believe. Yes?
Sure.
Sure.
All right. So Theris is standing on the edge of the circle of silence. Pepsi is standing inside of it. Aurora is a little bit to the north. Aurora has managed to take the pest from Theris. She's got the hot potato now. Theris, you are blind. What do you want to do?
I am blinded, but I can still do stuff.
You're at disadvantage. You could like tackle Pepsi to make sure she doesn't grab it from Aurora. You could try to tackle the Earth Elemental to stop it from doing whatever it's going to do.
Who do I tackle? I am going to try to, without hurting her, just tackle Pepsi to try to keep her from grabbing the inkling from Aurora.
All right, you reach your hands out and you feel that, oh, that's Pepsi. All right, she's on the opposite team, and you try to tackle her. Pepsi, what is your armor class?
It is 19.
All right, Theris, you need to make an unarmed attack roll, and beat a 19.
How the heck do I do that?
You should, on your sheet, under actions, there should be an unarmed attack somewhere.
Unarmed strike?
Yep.
It's like, if anyone can do it, it's you.
Yeah, you're the monk. And you have to do that at disadvantage. So roll again, and you have to take
so
the
I
worst
gotta roll
one.
again,
Yep.
and hopefully not get something way worse than
Right.
what
But I
just
mean,
got.
you are the combat monster. All right, so the 17 at disadvantage, you actually are not able to grab a hold of Pepsi. Pepsi dodges
Wait,
out
but
of the
don't
way.
I have some bardic inspiration?
You do. If you want to roll a d4, if you get a 2, 3, or if you get a 1, it doesn't work. If you get a 2, 3, or 4, you do.
Is it
Roll a
worth
d4.
Is that bardic inspiration that I give to you?
No, Aurora gave it to her.
We each have a bard on the team.
I just thought it'd be really funny if it was.
You're like, I misaimed my singing.
All right. Why did that not work?
No, I just need to roll a d4.
What's happening? Now it has it as 2. How do I? I'm gonna close that. Let's try it again.
If you want me to do it, I'll do it.
Of course, I got a 1.
Oh, you use your bardic inspiration, and
What a
unfortunately,
waste.
you are still unable to grab Pepsi. All right, Pepsi is up. What is Pepsi doing?
Pepsi is.
Go ahead. I was going to say, I'm assuming you're going to try to grab the pest back from Aurora.
Is there like a timer, like, or is this just? How does this all
We're on round 3. It goes 10 rounds, and it's a draw if nobody gets any points.
We're on round 3 already?
We've gone. This is the 3rd time we're going through the initiative order.
Got it. Okay.
Oh, I forgot that I can make a second strike. Oh well.
It's not an attack. You're actually trying to grapple. Yep.
That's right. Okay. Because I'm not using it as an attack action because I don't want to get kicked out of school, nor do I want to harm my lovely flatmate. Or roommate. I guess it's a dorm.
I want to cast Find Familiar and summon my mascot.
All right. You cannot do it inside that circle. You got to move out of the circle.
Okay, then I'll move out of the circle.
Gotcha.
Towards Aurora.
Yep. I'm gonna get rid of the circle. We know it's there. It's just I can't see anything else.
Yeah, it was a cool idea at the time. It didn't really work out.
Yeah. You know what would work? A Slurpee circle.
I think that's 4th level.
I think that's 4th level. There you go. That makes it easier.
Okay, where is? Okay, so.
So, no, I can't do it.
Where's Aurora going? Where's Aurora going?
You're not sure yet, but I mean, the point of the game is she's got to bring it back to the opposite corner to get the point.
Okay, well, I want to kind of like go around her.
Okay.
And out of the circle. So kind of anticipating where she's going to go and out of the silent circle. And then I want to cast Find Familiar.
Okay. All right. So you stay here. Otherwise, she would... well, there's no op attack. She's carrying something. So you can go anywhere you want. How far do you want to go? You can put yourself wherever you want.
I guess here? Where the hell is she going to go?
So on deck, we've got the Earth Elemental, and then Senzan, Hiccup, Aurora.
Okay, I'm just going to be here.
Okay. All right. At the bottom of the turn goes the Earth Elemental, and it's going to come up here and try to grab the the pest mascot back from Aurora.
Inkling.
Oh, God. Sorry. That would be a 26. I think it now has the... So I'm going to take it back from the side of the table here, put it here, and it has managed to grab the pest back from Aurora, or the Inkling back from Aurora. All right. We are back to the top of the order. Senzan, Hiccup, Aurora. Poor Maudit is just kind of goalying by herself down at the bottom.
Yep, I'm now the kid who's sitting on the floor, like, making flower crowns out of clover.
Oh, man.
Star Cells has probably seen that kid during the soccer game.
Oh, yes. I have.
What was the statement while we were on break? It was, this is like watching a kid's soccer game.
Yeah, 2nd grader's soccer game. Just like everyone kind of chasing the ball around. Like, why are you even over there? Okay.
Yep. My family used to call it pack ball.
That's
All
funny.
right. I don't know. I guess I can dash now because I'm not concentrating. So. All right. That'll be it.
All right. Oh. Gotcha. All right. Then we've got Hiccup and Aurora. Hiccup is... Yeah, you guys aren't the greatest at buffing anything. All right. Hiccup is going to cast a spell. And now there are 2 hiccups. And there is 1 hiccup here and 1 hiccup here. Next, we've got Aurora, then Maudit, Theris, and Pepsi. Aurora is going to try to grab the pest again from the Earth Elemental. Six plus nothing plus 1 is a 7. That is not going to succeed. All right. Maudit, Theris, and Pepsi.
Well, I'm gonna keep doing what I was already doing. Let me see if there's something I can do from
You
afar.
do see Senzan dashing at you, so.
Oh, she is dashing.
She's dashing. That was the dashing part.
She's dashing. Then I'm going to fart in her face.
Finish up a flower crown really fast so you have one ready for her.
Yeah. I'm gonna stinking cloud.
All right. Where? Tell me about it. What does it do?
It is also concentration. Fun fact about witches, you can concentrate on an aura and a concentration spell at the same time, but if I lose concentration on one, I lose it on both.
Got it.
So it is a 20-foot radius sphere of yellow, nauseating gas centered on a point within range. Senzan should be within range.
What's range? 60 feet?
90 feet.
Sorry, that's the wrong thing.
So,
yeah, she's within range. Sure.
Yeah, so ideally she would be.
Are you going to cast it right here?
Her. Right
All
on
right.
her. Yeah.
Got it. I'm not going to do that because we can't see through it, but
I
okay.
mean, it does say heavily obscured.
Yep.
And then each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw against poison, and on a failed save, the creature spends its action that turn retching and reeling.
It does not do hit points of damage?
It doesn't. It just says if you're not immune to poison,
Okay.
you just puke a lot.
All right.
Shockingly. Then if it is a moderate wind, it disperses after 4 rounds. And if it is a strong wind, at least 20 miles an hour, it disperses after
Yeah, let's say
1
4.
round.
It's just a normal day, 4 rounds.
Yep.
All right. So does Senzan have to make that save now or at the beginning of her turn?
Let's see here. At the start of her next turn.
Okay. Theris, what is Theris doing? Let's go back up to the top and see what's going on up here. Poor blind Theris.
Poor blind Theris, who's like not gonna be able to see until all of this is over. Do I know that
You have disadvantage, so let's just assume you have situational awareness. You just have disadvantage on any checks you want to make. So you can figure out that the Earth Elemental's, there, Aurora's there, and the mascot
all
is.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm allowed to damage the Earth Elemental, right?
You don't know yet. You could try it and see what your coach thinks.
I mean, he's not a person.
Give me a wisdom check. Just a straight up wisdom check.
Hold on, let me go up to the top of my character sheet. 21.
If the rules are very specific about you cannot damage even the grounds that you're playing on, perhaps this is perhaps it would be a bad idea to start inflicting damage.
All right. In that case, I will just try to get back the Inkling.
All right, you're going to try to grab the Inkling again. Give me a strength check at disadvantage. So right click on it and it'll say roll at disadvantage.
Oh, sorry. I don't know what it's doing. I'm hitting the wrong thing. It's okay. Either way, it didn't go well.
You rolled an 8. Got it.
Yeah, it was an 8. How do you like right click on it?
So
okay, yeah, see that didn't do anything.
Just right click on the plus on the bonus.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
So now I know.
All right.
Sorry,
Pepsi.
now it's rolling again, but you can ignore it.
That's okay. Pepsi, the Earth Elemental, and back to the top of the order. It'll be round 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pepsi, what you doing?
Well, first, my Inkling is going to scurry over to the Earth Elemental and snuggle up with its cute little twinsy buddy.
Yep.
And now there's 2 of them in one spot. And who's the mascot and who's my little buddy? Who knows? I don't know.
All right.
Wait.
So there are 2 pests right there, or 2 Inklings up at the top.
I don't know. She said somehow in stereo, because now there's also 2 Pepsis.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. Yeah.
How? What? Did I miss something?
My new spell.
What did you use? What?
Major image.
Oh, all right. Gotcha. Wait, hold on. You can summon the Inkling or cast the spell, right?
No,
You
I summoned the Inkling.
Oh, last turn. Yeah. Okay. All right. So, send me a Discord message and tell me if Pepsi A or Pepsi B is the real one.
Okay. I'll do it on my phone.
Oh, right. I spelled it wrong. Pepsi A. All right. And then you can move both. No, you cast this. Oh, yeah, you can still move. You can move both of them.
Okay. How do these ramps work exactly?
So if you see, they're 20 feet off the ground where it says plus 20. They're 10 feet off the ground where it says 10.
The ground. Okay.
Yep.
I guess I was kind of like picturing some Mario Kart kind of world where it's like, oh, this is like the fast lane. That would have been cool.
lane.
I'm just saying it would have been cool if we had done that.
All right.
Okay. So one's gonna go high, one's gonna go low.
All right. Put them wherever you want them. Do your movement and.
Wait, how many squares can I move?
3, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you can move 6. Each of them can move 6 spaces. Cool. All right. So before we get to the top of the next bit, what do I want? Let's try. Let's do this one. As Pepsi's running up the ramp and Hiccup's right next to her, poor Theris is blinded in the back. Aurora's fighting with an earth elemental. Senzan is in the middle of a stinking yellow cloud of poison. The earth starts to shake beneath your feet. Greta blows a whistle and yells, "Time! Time out! Time out!" The earth is shaking. A thunderous rumble is sweeping the skies. The very air feels like it is vibrating. You hear an explosion unlike anything you've ever heard. It sounds like gears exploding and metal, a scream, and the sky above Strixhaven splits open. And there is a black, inky hole just sitting there in the sky above you. And through that piece of sky that has been torn asunder shows up that. A skyship with tentacles and, a nautiloid helm. It goes screeching across the sky and disappears over the horizon until you hear an explosion that could only be the impact of this, whatever it is, miles and miles away.
I don't love the front tentacles.
Seconds later, you see two dark shapes screech across the sky, dragon-shaped, that follow in the direction of the vessel. And I think that's where we're going to end tonight.
Can we end with Theris yelling, "Thanks a lot, Senzan. Guess I'm not going to be helping you fight whatever those things are. I don't know what they are because I can't freaking see them."
And what are you talking about? How do you even know there's anything out there?
Right, and Senzan
No, because I'm still aware of general surroundings.
So I'm just picturing Theris like, what was it? What was that?
Nothing.
I mean, it sounds terrible.
Let us
This
go.
is not cool.
We can talk about it in a second. Let's go to confessionals, and then we'll have some little chit chat. I'm gonna start with Maudit tonight. I'm gonna leave it on the screen since you don't have a camera up. So go ahead and talk to us.
Yeah, I mean, not much tonight. It's fun learning the rules of the sports ball. I guess it is difficult because I'm very good at doing one thing, and that one thing requires people to get close to me, which they don't want to do. So maybe next time. And maybe Senzan will feel better in the morning when she's not surrounded by poison gas. Sorry about that.
Have we learned anything about the gaps in our team strategies?
Honestly, my team strategy seems to be working.
Perfect. All right, Pepsi.
Well, Pepsi pretty much approached that with all of the gravitas that a fucking PE class deserves. She's fine with that. These are my friends. There's no point in showmanship here. When we're out on the field, I'll do the cool stuff. Right now, it's just, I'm not going to perform for these idiots. Anyway, a little concerned about those tentacles. Really excited, really nervous, but yeah.
All
Anything to get out of fucking PE class. Honestly, they didn't have to change. They didn't have to change into stupid gym shorts or anything, did they?
Nope.
The one saving grace. The one. Thank God.
Well,
there had to be.
Actually, you're probably wearing, since you told me you had an armor class of 19, you're literally wearing your leather armor. So.
Oh yeah, I'm wearing my fancy whatever fleece. Yeah. Pepsi's excited to get the fuck out of here. Fuck this game.
Cool. All right, then Theris. How's Theris feeling?
Well, Theris is a little irritated that she still can't see very well because it's I don't mind the little parlor trick, but it's lasting an awfully long time. But hey, she can still flail around and try to grab and grapple and do whatever whatever she can do. But you know, it's been a good lesson in that she was like, well, I guess I could just run and grab it and run back. And clearly, it's a little bit more complicated than that. So hopefully going into actual tournaments and not scrimmages, we'll actually put together some kind of plan, maybe figure out our strengths and weaknesses and how to leverage them. But in the meanwhile, I guess she's just going to be like, hey guys, what's going on? And just keep like flailing her arms around and grabbing it at the air, because that seems to be all she manages to grab. And I don't know, whatever that crap was at the end didn't sound so good. But hey, I guess I'll have to have everyone fill me in later on the details.
All right. Give me a second, Senzan, before you start. Your symbiote is literally vibrating. It is pulling you in the direction of this vessel. Almost physically. You can feel it. It wants to go. It wants to go there.
Okay. Yeah, right now I'm a little dealing with some stank. So, a little distracted. I'm kind of trying not to puke, and I'm feeling this visceral pull. So I'm a little confused what's going on. A little frustrated at the rules of the game because my spell choices are limited for this. But, I mean, the invisibility is pretty badass, but, you know, she cast instead of grabbing, so. Yeah, I want to know about this tentacle ship, though. Pretty bad.
All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, literally, Senzan is a cannon, not a sewing needle. So, all right. Anything else you guys want to add or discuss about tonight's game? Oh, I think I'm pretty sure we're off next week, unless everybody wants to play. We can have a discussion, but I suspect we're off. Check the Discord or social media. Have a wonderful holiday, everybody. This is my opportunity to wish all you guys publicly and to people who watch us. I hope everybody has a safe and happy holiday season. If you have not been vaccinated or boosted, get your fucking asses out, dumbasses, and do that, please. And, yeah. All right, so what did you guys think about tonight? Making you guys fight yourself? I know it's a trope, but...
It was fun.
All right.
It was fun. I could like picture in my head just like the chaos and like nobody just like people just like doing random shit and like not really taking it very seriously. So like I could just see it being this like total cluster, but everybody's just like whatever.
And the restriction of not allowed to do any damage was also a very fun challenge.
I totally thought I'd be able to like smash the earth elemental. So disappointed.
The whole point is to not engage in violence, to be sneaky and to be, use magic.
But my only magic involves setting my sword on fire and hitting things with it.
I had a new spell, but I thought
screwed.
I have a new spell that like I don't really know what to do with until Hiccup did something, and I don't even know if Hiccup cast the same spell. I was just like, oh yeah, I guess I can do that too, sure. But I thought I had a spell called Slow, and like it seems like a really cool spell, but it seems like a very situational spell.
That's the one I was referencing. Like it literally would have made the other team do almost everything at disadvantage.
Yeah. So I have Major Image instead of Slow.
Oh, really? So you switched it? Okay, that's all right.
No. That's just what showed up on my sheet.
Huh.
So that's what I was like, not sure what to do with it.
Interesting.
But also in character, like Pepsi's intelligence, like she's fine. Like she'll do in a pinch, you know. So I feel like kind of dicking around and like relearning her new spell during PE class is very on brand. Because like, what's the point? Like, what happens if we kidnap their mascot? What do we get? Like,
You
what do we get?
you get a point. That means you score a point in the game.
And what does the point do?
You win or lose the game by how many points you have.
And what does winning the game do?
So if you remember at the beginning of the episode, the cup is a competition from other wizarding schools around the multiverse, and it comes with 1,000 gold piece prize.
But so we win the game against each other?
No,
This
no,
is
no.
their practice match.
This was your practice match. Like literally, this was Greta Gorin teaching you guys how to play Mage Tower.
Okay, see, the practice part of it just makes it not interesting at all. If we were actually out there, like, fighting people, I'd be so into it. I'm just so uninterested. And also, I think I have a new spell. I don't remember. I'll catch you guys on the next turn.
Okay. All right. I'm highly amused. I'm going to call it. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Ella, where can we find you?
EllaDarling.com. It's OnlyFans. Don't go there if you're not 18. But it's free, so go join it if you are 18.
Yep. And Coven MTG, we play Magic on Thursdays and Sundays. We do this on Mondays. And I'm going to channel Myriad X for a second. Get fucked, nerds! And...
You should get a commission from her. She's really good.
And we will see everybody next time. Thank you for joining us. Goodbye.
Maybe I'll have real lighting next time.
Yeah, and I'll have showered or probably maybe.
I'm not making promises. Balls.
I'm switching over to the show's over now.